What's up, you guys? Welcome back to Momani's channel. So during this time, you guys have been blowing up my DMs, my pictures, my videos, talking about you guys want another Chisme video. So since I know how much you guys love hearing about the stories of when I get caught up, I brought you guys another Chisme video. So to those of you guys who don't know Spanish, I want everyone to understand what chisme is. Chisme means like gossip, like this is the gossip. So for my fellow Americans that don't speak Spanish, also today, you guys, I'm being a bougie bitch and I'm drinking wine. I'm not drinking beer today, so I hope you guys are proud of me. Alright guys, so this video actually happened on New Year's Eve. So this was like some years back. So I'm just gonna be changing everyone's name today. So anyways, how this story kind of all starts is basically one of like my friends was talking to this guy, and this guy had like a little group of friends, right? Basically my friend would always, like, you know, whenever we would kick it, she would bring like her little boyfriend and he would bring his friends or whatever. And it just so happens that one of the guys that kicks it with him is actually somebody that I know from back in the day. So I've actually known him for like a long time, but it was just like always like hi bye, like, you know, nothing like that. One of my best friends, she ended up like talking to one of the other boys in that little squad or whatever. So I was always just there, so I was like, well, fuck it, you know, I'm just gonna talk to this guy too then, which is the guy that I know from back in the day. So this guy, let's see, what should we name him? Okay, we're gonna name this guy Edgar. I haven't used that name, Edgar. Alright, you guys, this is probably one of the dumbest things I have ever done. Okay, so basically everyone was kind of talking to like someone in that squad, right? So like my friend, she was the one that kind of started it, and she was talking to the guy, one of the guys. Then my best friend, she ended up like hella feeling like his boy. And then since I was always chilling with them, I was like, well, fuck it, like, you know, let me just give this guy like a try or whatever. So basically me and my best friend, we started talking to these two guys like at the same time. So it kind of worked out because like they were kind of like best friends too. We would have like little double dates, we would have like movie dates and stuff. But like I feel like she was feeling her guy more than what I was like feeling mine. Don't get me wrong, Edgar was like a nice guy, you know, he was handsome, he had his shit together. We were young and he had like we were young and he already had his own house, like he had his property. So like, you know, he was like he was like potential, you know. And like, don't get me wrong, like me and him, like, you know, we would have a good time and stuff, like, but I just feel like the chemistry wasn't there. And I feel like it was kind of like those situations where like he liked me more than what I liked him. But like my best friend, I could tell she really liked his boy, you know, like she was feeling him. So I remember like it was about to be New Year's Eve, right? It was probably like 2 days before New Year's Eve, right? Okay, this is where it's gonna start getting good, guys. Me and this guy were talking for about 2 months. And then I was like, okay, like, you know, I don't think I'm feeling him. So I hit him up and I was like, hey, you know what? And I just kept it roll with him. I'm like, you know what? Like, I just feel like this isn't really like what I thought it was gonna be. Like, you know, I just feel like, and I was like, I just feel like right now I'm not really I was like, you know what, I just feel like I'm not ready to kind of settle down right now. And like always, you guys, I'm the problem. Like I have like major commitment issues. Like when guys are already talking about, oh, they want to be with me and stuff, like I get scared, you know. And I know that that's what he was looking for. Like he was looking for someone to settle down with. So I told him, I'm like, you know what, this is not really what I'm looking for right now. Like I'm not ready to settle down right now. Like I just kind of, like, you know, I just kind of want to do my own thing. And I feel like he was like a little low-key sad, but he was like, okay, like he was cool about it, you know, like he didn't give me like a hard time or anything. I think he was more shocked because it kind of came like out of nowhere. I feel like he was a little sad about it, but he was like cool about it at the same time, you know. So we kind of left it at that. So my best friend and the guy that she was talking to, they weren't really doing that good either. I think they were kind of like drifting apart. But I could tell my friend did like him, you know? Okay, so the New Year's was like 2 days later. So every New Year's we would always go to this same club, me and all the girls. And you know, we would all dress in red, like we would all match and shit. We thought we were bad. So you know, we pull up to the club and we make a little entrance. And you know, we all think we're cute and shit. So like as we're walking in the club, in this club, the VIPs are kind of like on a little platform. So basically when you go in, like you can see like who's in the booths and stuff. As soon as we walk in, guess who's in the fucking booth with some girls? Fucking Edgar and his boy, which is the one that was talking to my best friend. So like me, I wasn't even bothered by it because it's like I genuinely didn't like him like that, you know? I mean, I was low-key a little bit because it was kind of like a, you know as girls, we have like little territorial issues, you know? So I was low-key like, damn, like you fucking replaced me that fast. But at the same time, I was like, whatever, like, you know, I didn't like him like that anyways, you know? So I was like, whatever about it. But my best friend, she was kind of like shook because like her and her guy, like they never like cut it off completely. They never talked about it. It was just kind of like, you know, they kind of like drifted apart a little bit. So she was kind of like shook, you know? So I was like, you know, I was like, fuck. So it was New Year's, you know, everyone gets fucked up. One of my friends had bought their sister, right? So my friend's sister ends up getting fucked up, right? Like she couldn't like really handle her liquor. Like she gets fucked up, right? We're all doing our own thing, you know? I'm over here trying to see where I'm gonna get my little New Year's kiss and shit, you know? So I'm just socializing and stuff. And then my best friend was like, Mo, look. So then I look and she points to the VIP where Edgar and her guy are at, right? And I look. And then my friend's fucking sister is in the booth with them. And I'm like, and she's like telling Edgar something, right? And I'm like, oh, what the fuck? So the girl that Edgar was with was like, what the fuck? Like looking at her like, what the fuck? Like, who is she, you know? And I was like, oh my God. Like I was kind of like, fuck. Like I felt bad because like, I don't like being a hater, you know? Like me and him didn't work out. We ended on good terms, you know? So I don't like being a hater. So I was like, what the fuck? Like if I'm not tripping, why are you tripping? My friend goes and gets her sister, like tries to get her sister off the VIP. But like, dude, she would not fucking, like she would not get up. Like she was just right there drunk. I don't know what the fuck she was telling Edgar, you guys, but I have never been so fucking embarrassed in my life. So basically, and like my friend's sister, she knew that me and Edgar used to talk, and she knew that my friend used to talk to his friend. So basically she knew the background. So I think in her head, she thought she was like helping, but I'm like, dude, you see him there with another girl, like, you know, you're being a cock blocker. So I see my friend couldn't get her off, right? So I'm like, fuck. So the good thing is that girl that Edgar was with, I don't think at the time, I don't think she knew that me and him used to talk. Like she didn't know anything, right? So basically I go up there and I just play it off like, you know, he's my boy. I'm like, oh, hey, what's up? I'm like, I'm so sorry. You know, my friend's super drunk. So, and you know, I even say hi to the girl. I'm all fake as fuck. I'm like, hi, you know, whatever. So then I tell my friend's sister, like, dude, like, we gotta go. And she's like, what do you mean? Like, I'm telling him, you know. And then she starts telling my best friend's guy, like, why did you come here with some girl? Like, how are you gonna do my girl like that in front of the other girl that he's with, right? So I'm like, dude, she exposed us. So now these girls know who we are, right? So I'm like, fuck. So like, I literally had to yank her off the fucking booth to get up and leave. I was so fucking embarrassed. Like, I went outside to the patio, me and my best friend. And if you guys have seen my past Cheeseman videos, this is actually the night that I met Anthony. So if you guys have seen my chisme video when I got caught up another time, this is the night that I met Anthony, and I'll put the link in the bio if you guys want to watch the other chisme video. So I go back inside. I told my friend's sister, I'm like, dude, like, how can you do that? That's fucking embarrassing. And she was like, well, I was just trying to help you guys. But she was just so fucked up. I don't even think she knew what she was doing. So I was like, dude, like, never bring her again, right? All right, guys, so after that, you know, we got fucked up. We left the cliff, and then, you know, I spent the night at my best friend's house. And like, I could tell my best friend was like low-key, like, kind of like hurt a little bit. And like, she just kept tripping. Like, I could tell that she was going through it, because she was just like, I can't believe them. We barely stopped talking a couple days ago, and they're already with some other girls. Like, and like this whole time she's on a rant, right? And she's like, right, Mo? And I'm like, bitch, like, they're men. What do you expect, you know? Like, they're fucking single. They're gonna do what the fuck they're gonna do, you know? Anyways, so the next day, so now it's January 1st, right? So the next day, I was still like at my best friend's house. Like, I practically fucking lived over there. All right, you guys, this is part 2. So this is where this is like the dumbest shit I have ever let any of my friends talk me into, and I'll never do this shit again. So I literally took one for the team. This guy, so this is a new guy. So this guy, he had been hitting me up. So we're gonna call him Danny, right? Danny was friends with one of my boys that I had went to high school with. So that's how I knew Danny, right? And dude, like, I always thought Danny was fine. Like, he low-key looked like a Mexican version of Drake, right? Like, low-key, just a little bit, but you'll be like, damn, you know? Well, anyways, so dude, I thought he was so fine, and like, I won't say that about a lot of guys, but he was fucking fine. But anyways, this guy, you know, he was texting me the next day, and he was like, hey, he was like, you know, I want to see you, let's go do something. So I was like, okay, like, I'm down, you know. I was like, what do you want to do? So I was like, okay, what do you want to do? And he's like, oh, like, I don't know. He's like, why don't we go play pool, right? And you guys, I do not like playing pool. I don't know how to play pool. At this time, I had never even played pool in my life, right? But I was like, you know what, fuck it, like, let's just go. Like, I wasn't doing anything, so I was like, fuck it, let's just go. So I'm getting ready for my little date, right? So I'm getting ready and shit at my best friend's house. So guess who texts me? Fucking Edgar. So Edgar texts me, and he was like, hey, like, you know, I don't like. So Edgar texts me, and he was just like, hey, like, I hope you have a good New Year's, and like, you know, don't worry about yesterday or whatever. Which is when my friend's sister like went up to the booth while he was with the girl. So I tell my best friend, which I should have never fucking done. She was like, so I told my best friend, I'm like, bitch, guess who texted me? She's like, who? I'm like, fucking Edgar. So I was like, look at what he said, right? But you know, I'm getting ready for my date and shit. So she's like, bitch, text him back. But I'm like, no, like, text him back what? And she was like, tell him that you can't believe him. That him and his friend were out there with other girls. And I'm like, what? Like, no, I'm not gonna tell him that. Like, I don't give a fuck if he was with some other girl, like, you know. And she was like, no, text him. Like, so I think because like she hadn't talked to her guy, I think she wanted me to yell at my guy so it could kind of get back to like his friend. Like, I don't know how she kind of like thought that would work, but she was like, please, Mo, please. And I'm like, oh my god, like, she kept telling me to fucking text him back. So I'm like, so I was like getting ready for my date. I'm like, bitch, I don't got time to text him right now. Like, if you want, you text him, you know, for me. So she starts going in on him, like that's her man. I can't fucking believe you guys. Like, you guys are fucking hoes. And like, she kept saying you guys, right? And like he was just kind of like, well, you told me you didn't want to talk to me no more. And like I kind of even feel bad, right? But like I was getting ready for my date. So yeah, guys, she's going in on him. Like, I can't fucking believe you're with some girl. Like, me and you barely stopped talking like a day ago, and you're already with some bitch, you and your fucking friend. So I think Edgar was kind of confused as fuck, right? Because he's probably thinking like, dude, like, you fucking broke it off with me, and like now you're tripping because I was with some other girl. Like, what is it that you want? And I'm like, oh my god, like, she's crazy. But you know what, that's my best friend, you know. So I was like, whatever. Like, I'm a ride or die when it comes to my best friends, right? But that was some dumb shit that I let her do on my phone. So like, whatever. So my date hits me up. He's like, hey, like, you know, I'm outside. So I'm like, all right, cool. So I'm like, all right, I'm gonna leave already. I tell my girl, like, you know, I'll come back when I'm done. So I was like, okay, I'll come back when, you know, when my date's over. So she's like, all right. So he takes me to go play pool. And I had, like I said, I've never played pool. I don't know how to play pool. I had never even been to a spot like where they have like the tables and shit, right? So it's like, I was like, you know, new to all of this. So he takes me. So we're there for like 20 minutes and shit, and basically I'm just watching him play pool. You guys, I swear, the shit that happens to me, like in my love life, it like seriously has me thinking like, fuck, did somebody do fucking brujeria on me? Because the shit that happens to me, it doesn't happen to a regular person. 20 minutes in, I'm chilling and I'm, you know, I'm drinking and stuff, and then I swear this shit happened like we're in a movie. So my bootleg Drake, right, was like, hey, like, do you want to play? But I'm like, fuck, like, I don't know how to play. So he was like, come here, I'll teach you. So he has me like stand next to like the little, like in front of the pool table, right? And he gives me like the, I think they're called cue, like the cue, like, you know, the stick. So like he gives me like the stick or whatever, right? Like to shoot the pool with. He's like, okay, like stand right here in front of, and like, you guys, he set me up so bad. Like he was like, oh, it's like stand in front of me. So I'm like, okay. And then he gives me like the little fucking stick or whatever. So he's like, you hold it like this. So I'm like, all right. So he's like literally in back of me, and like, you guys, like, not to sound corny or anything, but I swear this is how it fucking happened. So he's like in back of me and shit, and like, you know, he's getting all up close and personal, like, you know. So he's like, oh, this is how you do it. And like, he's all like, dude, like, he's like right here, right? So I'm like, oh, okay, like, I'm enjoying my little moment, you know. This is like the closest I'm ever gonna get to Drake. So I'm like, this will do for now. I remember like the building had like they had like big ass windows, but like the windows were only like one way. You could only see out, but you can't see in. So he's like trying to teach me how to play pool, right? Like, you know, he's all up on me and shit. Like, his face is all right here, and you know, I'm like, okay. So like, I look out the window and I see like Edgar's whole little squad, right? So I'm like, what the fuck? Dude, they walk in and tell me why Edgar's fucking with them. And our booth was like, our like table was right in front by the door. So I'm like, dude, like, he gets VIP to see me with some other guy, you know? So he has a good ass view when I'm with this guy all up on me. And you guys, I was in a compromised position, dude. Like, he was right in back of me. Like, my ass was all up on him. You know, I'm over here like, and he's all right. Like, dude, it was just all bad. And you guys, Edgar, like, I don't know why, but God sends me all the crazies. Like, a lot, like most, like all the guys that I talk to, like they're crazy. They're like fighters. Like, they do not care. And like Edgar, I've seen him get into a couple fights, so I know he's fucking feisty. Like, he has a legit anger problem, right? So I was like, oh my god. And Mexican Drake, I feel like he was a little more on the soft side. Like, he wasn't really like, I feel like he wasn't really like a fighter like that. So I was kind of scared for him, because I'm like, oh my god. So fucking Edgar, he don't give a fuck. Like, at least I played it cool, you know. Like, when I went into the VIP, I fucking was like, oh, hey, hi. I told this girl hi. I fucking was, pulled my fucking friend's sister, and I was out. hell no. He went in that motherfucker trying to make a point. So he fucking walks in, and dude, like, he's looking at us real hard. Like, he sees us and he's like, dude, like, I was like, you guys, I was low-key scared. And I was like, what? I was like, oh my God, like, I was tripping, you guys. Like, so like, he walks in, like, Edgar, he's light-skinned, right? So when he seen me, he turned into a fucking tomato. Like, I could, dude, like, he was fucking red, right? And I was like, that little glimpse. And you guys, literally, I was like, literally, he was getting hate mail from my phone, like, fucking probably like 45 minutes earlier, because my best friend was texting him off my phone, right, pretending to be me. So luckily they put them like kind of towards like the back. But dude, like, he was really not that far from me, right? Because it wasn't like a really big building. And dude, and then I got fucking Mexican Drake over here trying to show me how to fucking play pool, right? So I'm literally in a compromised ass position, and then Edgar's about to take flight on him, right? So I'm like, oh my God. So Mexican Drake is clueless. He doesn't even know that one of my ex-boo things is there or anything, right? So I'm like, oh my God. So like, I'm just there like trying to learn how to, and dude, like, I kept fucking up because I couldn't concentrate. So Mexican Drake kept trying to teach me how to play pool, and like, I just kept fucking up because I was so nervous. Because let me just tell you guys, like, if licks could fucking kill, dude, like, so I was kind of scared, right? Like, I was trying to play pool, and I looked at fucking Edgar real quick like that. And dude, like, he was just there. And he was just like right there sitting, and he was like this. Like, I kid you not, you guys, he was breathing like that. And I'm like, oh, and like, I could see his boy, like, his boy's like, hey man, calm down, like, it's cool, calm down. So I, like, his boy was trying to get him to calm down, right? And I'm like, oh my God. And dude, like, I wanted to fucking leave. And I felt bad for Mexican Drake, because I'm like, dude, he's gonna think I'm drama. Like, if shit goes down, I'm just thinking the fucking worst, right? So I told Mexican Drake, like, I just kept fucking it because I was so nervous. I was like, you know what? I was like, I think you should go next. You know, like, I just can't. So like, you know, then Mexican Drake starts playing pool or whatever. And then while he's playing pool, like, I noticed that Edgar, like, it's his turn to play pool now, right? So I fucking go. So then he's playing pool, and then so then I'm like, okay, cool. Like, he's not gonna try to talk to me, like, if I go to the bathroom, because like, I had to walk by him to get to the bathroom, right? So he's playing pool next. So I tell Mexican Drake, I'm like, hey, I need to go to the bathroom. Like, I'll be right back. So he's like, all right. Dude, so I fucking... Dude, I have never power walked so fast in my life. And like, I was just like, I was not even trying to look to the side because that's where he was at. I didn't want to make no fucking eye contact. So I fucking walked straight to the bathroom with my phone, locked myself up in that motherfucker. So I'm in the bathroom, right? And I fucking like, oh, I'm fucking calling my fucking friend, and I'm like, Cara, and she answered, I'm like, bitch. I'm like, I was like, don't ever fucking ask me to text any of my exes again. And she's like, what the fuck? Like, what happened? I'm like, bitch, tell me why fucking Edgar's here. And she's like, what? What do you mean? And I'm like, yeah, like fucking Edgar's here. I was like, and I'm here on my fucking D. And she's like, bitch. And I'm like, oh, bitch, I'm like, I'm fucking scared right now. I'm like, I'm so fucking scared for Mexican Drake. I'm like, he's about to get fucked up. So she's like, oh my God, Mo, like, I'm so sorry. Like, this is crazy. So I'm like, whatever, bitch. I'm like, I'll see you when I get home. So I fucking hang up on her, right? Well, I go back out and I'm walking back, and then, oh my God, you guys, fucking Edgar is like, he left, right? So I'm like, oh my God, I'm like, thank you God, thank you God. So then I'm chilling. So then I go back to Mexican Drake's pool table, and like, I'm chilling there. And then after a while we leave. So dude, maybe like an hour later, I start getting hate mail like a motherfucker. So fucking Edgar starts texting me like, you're such a hypocrite. You fucking were yelling at me because I was with some girl, and look at you, you're with some other guy. And you guys, like, seriously, who gets caught up while they're playing pool? Like, shit like that only happens to me. Like, seriously, I had never been to go play pool. Like, literally, this is like one in a million. Like, that was the one and only time I ever went to that kind of spot. So for some shit like that to happen to me is like, what the fuck, right? So, and you guys, to top it, like to top it off, when I was talking to Edgar, he always wanted me to play pool with him, right? And I don't know why I didn't put 2 and 2 together. Like, because I had never talked to a guy that liked playing pool. So that was kind of like new to me, right? So Edgar used to love playing pool. And he would always tell me, like, let's go play pool, let's go play pool. And I'll be like, no, I don't like that. I don't know how to play, right? I'll be like, no, that's not my scene. I would always tell him no. So you guys, like, when he caught me with Mexican Drake in a compromised position playing pool, he was like, what the fuck? Like, you told me you didn't like pool. You told me you didn't want to go with me to go play pool, you know? So I was like, fuck, like, I didn't even know how to explain that, right? So he's like, you told me that you didn't even like playing pool, but you were there with that guy playing pool all up, and he was all up on you. Like, I can't, he's like, the only reason, he's like, I was gonna fuck him up, but the only reason why I didn't is because my boys, like, stopped me. They told me not to, so I was like, fuck. Like, I felt bad, you guys. I felt, like, really, really bad, because I was like, you know what? Like, that was probably like the one and only time I was a fuck boy, because I feel like I don't like leading people on, you know? I feel like that's fucked up. Like, if I just want to have a good time, like, I'll keep it real with them. I don't like leading people on, you know? I felt fucked up. So I just feel like if you're not really feeling somebody, you should tell them. And if you just want to, like, have a good time with them, tell them, like, hey, you know what, I'm not looking for nothing serious, I just want to have a good time, you know? So I felt fucked up, because it was kind of like, you know what, like, texting him in the first place, yelling at him for being with the other girl. I feel like that was kind of fucked up on my part, just because I didn't really like him like that. And it was kind of like leading him on a little bit, you know? So I do kind of feel guilty that I let my friend, like, text him. But, you know, in his head, he thought it was me, you know? So it's like, it's kind of like I did it, you know? So I kind of feel fucked up, because it's like, he was probably thinking like, oh, she still kind of likes me, you know? So basically he was just going like, so now he's fucking telling me off, you guys. And he was like, you told me you didn't fucking like pool, and you're with some guy. And he was like, you know, I wanted to take you serious, but you just like to play games. And I'm like, fuck, man. Like, I felt bad, you guys. Like, I swear I can never be a fucking player, because I always get caught. My dad would be so disappointed in me. And even though, like, me and him, we weren't together, like, it's just the fact, like, if you're talking to somebody, obviously you don't want to get caught up with somebody else. Like, even though you're not with them, like, it's just, I'd rather not. I'd rather just kind of keep the two separated. Like, I like to have my business on the low. But yeah, you guys, that day was all fucking bad for me. And honestly, like, all you can do is learn from your mistakes. And honestly, you guys, this was a long time ago. This was like years ago. So I was like younger then, and I was really dumb. So I feel like now that I'm older, like, I'm more smart, I make better decisions. So I got caught up by Edgar red-handed, right? Like, there was no coming back from that. So then so my tactic was to flip the script, right? So I told him, I was like, you know what? I was like, the only reason why I went out with him was because you're with some other girl on New Year's. It wasn't even like a week before we stopped talking and you're already with some other bitch. Like, oh my god, you guys, like, I'm so good at flipping the fucking script. Hopefully my future boos don't see this, because I'm exposing myself. But I was like, you know what? I was a year with some bitch. That's why I went out with that guy. Because you did me like that. I didn't think you were gonna move on that fast. After that, like, you know, me and Edgar, like, we kind of just, you know, we just kind of went at it for a while. And then honestly, there was no bad blood between me and him, because after that, we're like, fuck it, it just didn't work out, you know? So after that, like, when I'm out there, like, I bump into him sometimes, like, at the club and stuff. And, you know, I always say what's up to him. He tells me what's up. And we're cool with each other. Hopefully he doesn't watch this video, because I know he watches my videos, because he's told me he watches my videos. So hopefully he doesn't. But yeah, you guys, that was one of the times that I got caught up. It was so fucking bad. And honestly, I just feel like when you live like in a small city, shit like that is bound to happen. Like you're living in, I feel for all of you guys living in small towns, small cities, because you're gonna get caught up like a motherfucker. Well, that's if you're a player. So keep it real with everyone. Don't play with people's feelings. You know, I had to learn the hard way. But yeah, guys, that was a cool little chisme story, giving you guys something to do during this quarantine. I know we're all fucking stuck at home, bored out of our minds. So I know you guys sometimes like the fits that I'm wearing. So I got this shirt from Fashion Nova. So I'm wearing Batty B lashes, if you guys like it. And the style is Instaho, like yo girl. I'm just kidding, guys. But the style is Instaho, and then my discount code is Mo Money. I'm gonna put the link to the lashes and my discount code in the description box in case you guys want to check it out. Also, you guys, I was up like a mad fucking scientist last night, and I was practicing how to make birria tacos with the consomme on the side. So stay tuned, because I'm gonna have that video uploaded for you guys real soon. I'm just about to get everyone fat with my fucking cooking recipes during this quarantine. If I'm gonna get fat, you guys are going down with me. But yeah, guys, I hope you guys like my little chisme story. Let me know what else you guys want me to cook. Everyone stay safe, wash your hands, use that hand sanitizer. Let's make coronavirus our bitch during this quarantine. So thank you guys for tuning in. Don't forget to hit the like button. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button. And thank you guys so much for watching Mo Money's channel.